It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to.
Taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. Game 4 of this Eastern Conference Finals is up for grabs. The series will either go to a tie, 2-2, or a lopsided 3-1 lead. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. You look at the Cavaliers. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do. And the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They got to take care of business right here. Because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, and they'll be done.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Knicks. Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Sanders in at the center position. And so it's Cleveland with it. Cleveland with the ball. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And guys, a loss like that, that's one when you just got to put it behind you as quickly as possible.
You know, that won't be easy, Greg. It's hard not to dwell on that type of performance.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. Sanders sets the screen for Freak. Anthony dishes to Freak. They double him with Love. Out to Anthony. Verejao grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smith the pass to Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls.
All right. You got what you got?
And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now the feed to Verejao. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Verejao's got his first bucket in this one.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The 3 from Anthony. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Now here's Love. Verejao up top. J.R. Smith on the wing. 5 to shoot. Verejao setting the pick for Smith. Pulls up on the elbow. And the rejection by Sanders. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. here's Freak, covered by Irving. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the pass to Porzingis. Lots of room. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 5. Here's with a screen on Irving. Freak kicks to Anthony. Pass to Freak. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Now, here is Irving. And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
As for the mood of the team coming into this crucial game, he said they're loose, but not so loose that they don't know how important this game is to us. He predicted this would be a statement game for them. Let's see what kind of statement they deliver, gentlemen.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Aflalo outside. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Porzingis passes to Sanders. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. The Knicks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Sanders. Jones comes in for Porzingis. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Aflalo. Both free throws good from James. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year. 5th on the list, Freak.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance points, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
And that one's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
LeBron dishes to Smith. Kicks to Mozgov. To the inside. Here's Thompson. The stupendous finish in traffic. Knicks trail by 5. Freak with it. He has 6. Lopez sets a screen for Calderon. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Caldwell Pope comes in for Smith. And a switcher also for New York. Williams is checked in. Now here's Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. No good. Nice D from Freak. Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Picked by Mozgov. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night. Here's Freak. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And here is Irving. .156 left here in the opening quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. Calderon passes to Freak. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Here's Irving. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Screen by Jones. There's Freak. Shumpert with some nice D.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And you could see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Now the dish to Calderon. Now Freak. He's got 8. Jacks up a lot. Good D by Irving.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer. He kicks to Jones. Takes it from 10. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones drives in. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. Freak dishes to Jones. Mozgov with the block. Here's Lopez, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's a pick by Love. Caldwell Pope passes to Irving. And here's Love from the arc. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested.
They pulled all the strings to get me here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Love and Verjao are up front. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He finished with 48 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Start it.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Irving. Screened by Sanders. Here's Freak. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And there's our fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Verjao comes with the double team from 11 feet away. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Sanders. Inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Stauskas kicks to Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Porzingis, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the wing right side. Here's Porzingis. Verjao grabs the board. Verjao's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stauskas dishes to Verjao. From 12 feet out. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. Now here's Freak. He's got 8. Passes it to Carmelo. From downtown. And it's Freak missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
It's tipped. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot and the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight. There's Freak.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. The coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 15 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back a little tight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Shumpert, who's checked in for Smith. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Nick Stauskas. Jose Calderon, who's checked in for New York. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And it's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Anthony in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady. with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Picked by Mozgov. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Here's LeBron. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Anthony on the wing. Screen by Jones. Anthony with it. He's picked up by James. His first shot coming late.